Once again, welcome student to a class of TYBSc Geography. Today in this video we are going to discuss about paper number GG 336 Fundamental of Geoinformatics, chapter Aerial Photographs. In our previous video we have discussed about the annotation strip and we have seen the information which is present in an annotation strip in detail. Today, in addition to this, in addition to that, we are going to talk about the stereoscopic view. Stereoscopic view, in that first we are going to discuss pseudoscopic images. Pseudoscopic images, it is in the reversing of the normal impression of relief. The two photos are reversed so that the right eyes view the left photo and the left eye views the right photos. The result is the pseudoscopic images or the view of a reversal relief. So, in pseudoscopic images, the left side is viewed by the right eye and the right side is viewed by the left eyes. So, the image which is formed is called pseudoscopic images. The next point is about depth perception. Depth perception in stereoscopic vision is a binocular vision when the left and the right eyes are focused on a certain point. The optical axis of the two eyes converge on the point intersecting at an angle called parallatic angle. Nearer the object, greater the parallatic angle and vice versa. So, when the eyes are focused at a point A, the optical axis converge forming a parallatic angle. Similarly, when the sighting at point B, the optical axis converge the framing parallatic angle. The brain associates the distance and dB with corresponding parallatic angle. The depth between the point A and B is dB minus dA, that is depth of B minus depth of A, and is perceived as a difference between these parallatic angles. Thus, the basic concept of creating a three-dimensional stereoscopic impression of objects is by viewing identical images of projects placed at different distances. The two overlapping photos are laid a table and viewed in such a way that the left eye see only the left photo and the right eye see only the right photo. The brain judges the light of each overlapping identical object by associating the depth with their corresponding parallatic angles. So, in this way the depth perception is identified. Next point is stereoscope. It is difficult to view a stereo photographs stereoscopically without the aid of optical devices. The difficulties can be overcome by an instrument called stereoscope. So, there are a number of stereoscopes used for viewing photographs. The most commonly used stereoscopes are pocket stereoscope and mirror stereoscope. Next point is stereo pairs. Two photographs which were taken from two different camera stations and which includes all or a part of some scene is called stereo pairs. Means two photographs which are taken from two different station, but they are having some common area or some common coverage. That photographs are called stereo pairs. Then stereograms. Any stereoscopic image is called stereogram, is called as stereogram. There are multiple dimensional computer organized graphic images used to describe as a pair of two dimensional images and used in stereoscope to present a 3D image to the viewers. Means a pair of 2D images are used in stereoscope to present a 3D images to the viewers. Now we will discuss about pocket stereoscope. Most commonly used stereoscope, and the construction is very simple. So this is the place from where, with the help of left and right eye, we view the aerial photographs kept below this pocket stereoscope. This simple construction, it consists of two simple convex lenses mounted on a frame. The spacing between the lenses can be varied to accommodate various eye bases. For stereo viewing, the photographs are placed so that the corresponding images are slightly less than the eye base apart, 2 inches. So below two images are kept, two aerial photographs are kept, and with the help of convex lenses we are able to form a 3-dimensional image of that photographs. The next one is mirror stereoscope. Mirror stereoscope has two large wings mirror and two smaller eyepiece mirrors. The light rays from the photos or from point A or A2 are reflected from the mirror surface and, according to the principle of reflection, are received at the eye from the parallaxic angle. Similarly, for point B1 and B2 forms a parallaxic angle, the brain automatically associates the depth of the point A and B with the respective parallaxic angles. This happens for the infinite number of points reflected from the left and the right photos, which ultimately generates the 3-dimensional stereoscope viewing of the overlapping area. So this is about how the mirror stereoscope functions, and with the help of this mirror stereoscope we are able to view a 2-dimensional into a 3-dimensional by getting the depth perception. Okay, so today we have discussed about the stereoscopic view. We have talked about the pseudo images, that we have discussed stereo pairs, stereograms, as well as we have talked about pocket stereoscope and mirror stereoscope. So here we come to the end of our first semester syllabus. We have discussed all the 4 topics in detail, that is from introduction, then we have talked about aerial photographs and aerial photography. Thank you.